Hi everyone, Eliana here. How are you all doing? It's been quite a while since I did one of these longer format YouTube videos, so I wanted to catch up and talk a little bit about my work and what's been going on in my life since I've moved to a new place deeper in the countryside. And I can show you a little bit of the space where I'm working now. It's quite a big garage, as you can see, and it's got a lot of mold and humidity problems, which is not ideal for working with artistic supplies and materials. But I'm gonna do some renovations and hopefully show you along the way what I'm gonna be doing. But yes, I've been working from this place for so long and I haven't explored the area around at all, which is gorgeous. It's like mountains north of Portugal. And I really want to take you along with me today. Hopefully we can go to one of the tallest hills around here. Here's my new skeletor. I haven't named him. It is male, you can tell from the hip bone. But yeah, if you have any name suggestions for my little skeletor, which is going to help me with the anatomy studies, please give me some suggestions, because it is not easy to find a name for this big boy here, right? Yeah, so let's go, let's move on. Trees are speaking to me. I didn't really know where I was going, but I think up here you have a really good view of the villages around in this area. And there's also something called bellow, which is like a swing, and you can sit in it and have a good time, I guess, swinging around. So I'm gonna try to find it in this forest. Let's see if we get there. The sun is a little harsh, but really felt like it was enough of studio and work, and I really had to come and explore nature around. There's a water stream here, if you can hear it. Not sure you can hear it because I'm using my mic and hopefully the audio is okay. There's a closed gate here, so I don't think it's this way. This is an old Spiegel where they dried some cereal. If you know the word in English for Spiegel, let me know. But that is sad. I do not think I'm on the right path here. So yeah, so I took a look at the map and apparently I'm going in the wrong direction. which is very strange because it was just telling me to go up this road. But I guess that happens a lot with directions if you use just your phone and Google Maps or Waze for directions. It's not going to go well in these regions that are more isolated and there's less satellite connection. But yeah, it's telling me to go back, so let's see if I figure this one out. How gorgeous, how beautiful it is from here. So we're back trying to find our way uphill. One of the reasons I haven't shared videos like this before is because I am just so random and I love to get lost, and maybe that's not interesting, you know, because most YouTubers I watch, they have a goal, they have a place, sometimes they scout the place before they go, and I just like to be completely random and explore areas I haven't been before. I have no idea how it's going to turn out, as you clearly see from this video. So hopefully that's okay, and hopefully I can show you how beautiful this area is. Found this beautiful church in Gonduris. So I'm thankful for my randomness and getting lost, because I just found this incredible valley here, and I don't know if I can make it up there in the hills and the mountains, but this is quite something. So maybe you will forgive my randomness in this hike and appreciate it with me. Although it is so hot, I could have picked a better day, but hopefully I can do this more often and not be afraid to bring you along with me. I think we're really getting to higher ground here. I've been climbing for quite a bit, and I can almost touch the clouds here. Look. So peaceful, so beautiful. So glad I decided to bring the camera out today and go on a little adventure. You know you're in Jerez when you start seeing these granite boulders. And this is just the beginning. Because when you're in the mountain, they're so big. There's a beautiful hill right there. I'm sure you can see it, with a lot of granite in it. And I think this spot right here where I am would be an amazing plein air painting So I think I'm gonna come back here. And there's some sort of production. If you know what it is, let me know in the comments below. It doesn't look like grapes or a vineyard. And it doesn't seem to be a fruit tree. So I'm not sure what they're doing here, but it is quite big. I'm just fascinated by all of these. Hopefully the audio's okay. It's my first time trying this little mic here. But I'm just fascinated by all these small things that I just keep finding in just random walks where you just get lost. Isn't that beautiful? Look at this amazing ancient medieval house that I just found here. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Still a little bit of old ceiling, not ceiling, but first floor. Makes you wonder who lived here once upon a time. A family, probably of farmers, lived here, and they had all of this just to themselves. Oh, there's farmers down there. I can hear them talk. I guess I could go ask them what they're growing here. Or maybe not. I'm really shy and awkward, as you can probably tell by now. But oh my goodness, look at the view from here. Oh, that's interesting. They're not Portuguese farmers. They're Indian. I lived in India a couple years back then, so I can tell they're Indian farmers in the deep Portuguese mountain. Maybe it's some spicy Indian herb they're growing. Let me know if you recognize it. I'm gonna go back to. So they didn't seem to mind me wandering around their farm. Shit. Okay. There's one thing. Okay. There's one thing I do not want to find, and that is snakes. The sound of it, it sounds like a snake. So I'm gonna keep moving. And hopefully that's not gonna be an encounter. Oh no, it's going downhill now. I don't want to go downhill. Oh. Well, I guess I'm going to sit down here and enjoy a cup of coffee, and hopefully you will join me. Not near the snake though, right? So I just passed by some locals. I think the best way to get high ground is, that's a big no-no. Nope, that's not good. We have areas that are strictly off limits in the park. This is a national park. I don't know if I mentioned that, but yeah. So the locals were saying that the best way to get higher ground is to actually go to the more touristic spot in Judish. And I don't want to go there because it's Sunday. Just cannot get enough of this place. So this is pretty much what has been happening. I follow a trail, some kind of a trail, and then it just ends with these really sharp bushes. I don't know the name in English, but it is impossible to get through to the top to get a good view. So sorry guys, I'll just keep exploring and hopefully we can find a better hiking area next time. How are you doing? Hey sweetheart. Hey! Oh my goodness, you're so thirsty. And I got no water. So I found this little kids park further down the road, and I am going to, maybe it's the other way? Oh, here you go. Eliana, one who does not know how to open doors. There you go. Are you gonna join me? Are you gonna join me? Are you gonna join me for coffee? There's a very interesting porcelain fruit vase here. Oh, this place is beautiful. Look at this. And I got a little friend with me today. Hey! I cannot bring your smell in the house. My cat Neo would wreck me. Oh, guess what? I did find the swing. Not the big swing I wanted up in the mountain, but I found the kids' swing. Oh my goodness, so cute. So I'm gonna have a cup of coffee here and by this beautiful oak tree. Look how it is. With this porcelain fruit. Too bad you can't eat it, right? I have to tell you something. Not bringing my heavy easel and art supplies with me on a hike is being fantastic. Because, oh my goodness, the first video I did on YouTube maybe a year ago, I think, my intention was to bring my art supplies and do plein air paintings in this beautiful region. And then I put a lot of effort and I wasn't happy with the painting, so I decided not to share and increase my know-how, my skills. So I ended up just studying a lot this couple of months, like I said before. But to be honest, there's like a little film geek in me that cannot be contained. And I need to create videos. Painting is the one love of my life. I've been painting since I was born. Probably 5 or 7, I was already painting everyone's portrait and putting it up on my bedroom wall. So that was a shame that I wasn't able to pursue that path due to, family preferred me to go to something more sophisticated. So I tried architecture, but it didn't work out. And then I eventually did my master's degree in cinema. But it was always a third option. So painting this last 2-3 years has been a struggle as a self-taught artist to just try to make it by myself and to make this a career, a profitable career that I can be independent with it. I'm not sure this is a good idea because this is a mixture of a decaf with the 5 coffee. So maybe I think it's like 5-ish. So hopefully I won't be sleepless tonight. But I hope you enjoyed this completely random getting lost adventure today with me. I promise I'll do better in the next videos. I've just been struggling so much with creating a long format video because I'm such a perfectionist, and I just tried I tried a lot of times to go out and about and film plein air paintings, bringing my heavy easel, all the gear, but I ended up exhausted, and I wasn't happy with my paintings. So I decided I'm gonna take a break and invest in studying and doing a lot of work until it gets good. And that's what I've been doing these last months. Plus I moved deeper in the countryside area. And hopefully you can hear the birds and I'm not talking too much because it's so quiet. It just seems criminal to be talking right now. It's so nice here. So nice here. What a beautiful village. What a beautiful place. It's called Gondorish, like I said, near the church before. Oh, no leaves on my coffee. Please, Mr. Tree, Mrs. Tree. Don't drop any bird poopies and gifts on my beverage. This is a gigantic oak tree right here. Maybe I should position the camera that you also enjoy the scenery behind me. Let me tell you, it is nice to have a day off. I've been working my butt off, painting, drawing, finding mentors. I was studying, I did 2 sessions with Dan Thompson, which I highly recommend, his new Patreon. He's like, I don't know if I should say this, but he's probably one of the best teachers out there teaching online right now. And it was mind-blowing, but I think I'm still too much of a newbie for his teaching level, so maybe I'll check with him when I have a portfolio built up. Also, let me know if you would like me to tell some stories, like folk stories and historical information about the areas I visit. Then I would definitely need to do research and not just wander, become more professional in this filming outside once I get out of my painting bubble in the house. It's just too bad there aren't any locals here. I mean, for a Sunday, you would expect to see a lot of people outside and kids. Another thing I have to practice in these videos is to have complete thoughts. Because I am just all over the place in my mind, and I haven't been meditating. I used to be a meditation teacher, can you believe it? And to all my yoga and meditation students out there, hi! I hope you are well, especially you, Maria. I hope you are well na bela costa da Caparica. Espero que esteja tudo bem. Shout out to Maria. I really loved my students in my classes back then, but then I started traveling a lot and decided to focus on painting. You can run around in circles, but eventually you have to take the right course of your mission, your work. You have to orient your entire life towards what you really love. I mean, there's no way around it. Let me know also in the comments below if I shouldn't be rambling. And I don't have many followers, so I don't know if it makes sense to sit down like this and have a cup of coffee and just ramble. Ramble? So let me know if that's okay. I'm just so overwhelmed by the beauty of this place. I should definitely get out more, out of my geeky bubble. What am I doing with all this beauty around me? Always sitting down in the studio painting every day. I mean, I do love it, but come on, look at this. I've been putting all my efforts into becoming a portrait artist, but I love landscape. It is so difficult to paint a beautiful landscape. I mean, the intricacies of it, like the old Russian masters, and I couldn't do it any other way. I mean, I have to paint in that specific manner. Like, I couldn't just do a little sketch and be done with it. I really want to capture the beauty of nature. And here you go. See, I'm a perfectionist. I make everything so complicated. So, as I was saying, it's so good to be making this video without having to carry my heavy art supplies with me. I think a bug got in here, so I'm gonna leave that and just drink this part. I just saw an eagle. Where is everybody, huh? Where's all the villagers and locals from Gondoris? Where are you? I'm sitting here in your kids' playground and there is no one. And I'm so tempted to go in and do a little swing, but those are kids. Yeah, those are kids' swings. I don't want to break it, so I'm not going to do it, of course. But it's so tempting. I promise I'll try to find the swing in that hill, in the mountain with the panoramic view. And I'll take revenge and find it, and we'll get there together. I promise. I don't know what that was, but it's the coffee. So I'm going to be heading back home, and I do not want to leave this place. But there's a lot of spiders interested in my coffee apparently, so that's motivational to move on. I love you so much. Thank you, family and friends, for encouraging me to post more of these videos. And I hope it's okay that we didn't do a painting today. Also, I promise to get used to the right side of the camera I have to look at. And enough of awkward geeky stuff. I'll see you in the next video. Much love and blessings. Bye. Bye, little porcelain vase.